Through these gates
I came out here on a whim.
is where two worlds connect.
Whenever you have an area with a lot of death in it, you also have surgences of life as well.
This is where some speak to those we think are silent.
I've been meaning to connect with local spirits recently, and I was drawn to this area, and I sat down by this tree.
Like Xavier.
I called the goddess Hecate, Hecate Chthoniah, Hecate Dodophilos, guide me along my meditation.
But what if
This day, that I may connect with local spirits.
you want the dead to speak back?
People that have that kind of aptitude are more likely to retain their form after death, so they're more likely to exist as spirits.
What Xavier doesn't know is that secret was buried here on November 8th, 1940.
A Ouija board is a tool like many others that you can use to define information from spirits. In order for a Ouija board to work, you have to have a sense of belief in that it's going to work.
Ask this board anything, and it will give you an answer. Can I tell your story? It all started with an idea from a man named Charles Kenner and another named Elijah Bond. To get those answers, we went to the historians.
Talking boards existed before Ouija, and people would make them themselves.
The two decided to invent this board and sell it as a game.
Well, when it was originally made, you actually asked the board questions. You weren't trying to talk to the spirit world.
The Ouija board was named and first manufactured in Baltimore. But a woman named Helen Peters, who was the sister-in-law of the man who patented the board, was considered a strong medium.
Helen was there the night the board was born.
So they decided to ask the board what it wanted to be called. And it answered OUIJA. And when they asked what that meant, the board answered good luck. So Elijah Bond, who files for the patent, brings Helen Peters with her, and they start to demonstrate it. It goes all the way up to the chief clerk of the patent office. And he says, I don't know you, and you don't know me. But if that contraption can spell out my name, you've got your patent. And with Helen Peters, the mother of the Ouija board, at the board, it spells out his name letter by letter.
But the board caused a feud in Helen's family.
She moved to Denver. And she lived here from 1896 until 1940 when she died. And she'd been basically erased from history. No one knew that there was a woman involved at all with the Ouija board.
Helen gave life to what it is today.
We sort of affectionately call her the mother of the Ouija board.
Whether it's a game or something more.
But if you believe that there's a possibility that the Ouija board is going to part the veil, then it will.
There's a lot of presences in this area.
The mystery of the board connecting two worlds is buried here.
It definitely feels really vibrant in this area. Like, I feel like my feet are buzzing. I'm gonna stand over here to the side, actually.
And the answer to the Ouija mystery.
What are you feeling?
Kind of like elation, euphoria that isn't my own.
Is whatever you want to believe.
She's really happy to have that recognition,
In Denver,
you know, after such a long time.
Thomas Hoppo, Denver 7.